From the mob, flying high. It's prime time, Coach Prime got the squad ready. Now it's our time. I've seen the black and gold, undefeated as the gold. Travis sounded like a Duddy's taking full control. Shooter in the pocket, throw it down for precision. Man, listen, every play, every snap, man, it's like a vision. We got talent in the trenches, fire in our souls, fire shoes on our feet. We can't be beat.
Yo, we back, man, and we don't know how to act. It's your man, Big Tiger, in the building. I got a special guest. Jerome the chef is in the house. What's going on, Ron? What's going on?
What it do? What's happening, Big Tiger Media family, man? What's good? We got a fire show for y'all today, man.
Yeah, we're going to try to get busy tonight, man. We seen something that was a little disturbing. We saw a list of quarterbacks, the best dual quarterbacks in the country. Look how disrespectful this list was. You know what I'm saying? This was disrespectful because, Chef, let them know who's not on this list.
Man, y'all don't shoot the messenger, man. We just the messengers, but we highly disappointed, man. They ain't got our dog K Salt on there, man. Caden Salters is not on the list of top dual threat quarterbacks, man. Can y'all believe that?
Wait, hold on, bring that back. I don't know if it was breaking up my end or your end, but you said who was not on this list?
Caden Salters, man. K Salt, aka the next man up at University of Colorado, the Mr. Dual Threat himself, straight out of Texas, is not on the list, dog. He's not on there.
Yeah, man, and that was disappointing. Man, let me show you. Let me show my man Salt right here. Salt, I don't understand how Salt was on the list now. And I like this picture right here. This is one of the best pictures I've seen of him in the Colorado uniform. I didn't even know he had all these tattoos and stuff like this. Like he got some cards or something on his hands. I can see a rose. I don't know what that is. Like it's a something 1 and a 14. Like that's a nice tattoo. It's very detailed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he tatted up,
I know,
man.
Ron, you probably got some jail tattoos.
No, man. I keep it squeaky clean, man. Squeaky clean.
I got me a jail tattoo. I got with electric toothbrush when I was little. I'm in my home, but then on the top of the car. That was crazy. Yeah, tatted up. But so we're gonna address this list. And I'm not gonna say the guys on this list are bad picks. I mean, like some of the stuff I've seen Sellers do. I don't know if you had time to watch some of Sellers highlight tape. Sellers, him and Salters actually remind me of each other. They both throw the ball, but they'll run. Like they're not a run. I just want to run guy, but when it's the opportunity for them to run, they can cause a lot of damage. They're not the fastest, but they're not slow either. So if you got to come from a bad angle, they might house it. But if you got a good angle, on they'll kind of just they'll go out of bounds. Well, Salters will go out of bounds and try to protect himself. I'm gonna say Sellers, he kind of acts like a running back out there. He like a little tailback. He want to try to get a little action. So I don't know how that's gonna fare for him, but I know he like to put his head down.
Yeah, I watched a couple South Carolina games last season, and he was more of a running back style quarterback. He wasn't throwing a lot of passes. It was one point in time where he threw like 2 passes and like 3 drives, but when he was throwing the ball, I seen it. He can spin it. He's gonna be good, man. I think it was just I don't know if somebody had gotten hurt and he got thrown in or what, but I think he's gonna be nice, man. But he definitely gonna have to find a way to protect himself for sure if he want to, stay healthy the whole season.
Now I'm gonna tell you what I like about this picture right here. So I guess you start having issues with seeing down the field like James Winston, so they got some gargles like not Grant Hill.
Horace Grant.
Gargles. Horace Grant, yeah, Horace Grant. But when I look at this, I think about airman, like one of them old airplane guys with the gargles.
Yeah, airbender, dude.
Yeah. I see that. I'm like, hey, coming in for a landing. So I'm gonna try to ride with this man. I'm gonna watch Sellers a few games, especially when he play against Clemson and he play against this guy right here. What's my man name? For Clemson, I
K
had it on my
Klubnik.
phone. Okay, Clubman. Yeah,
Yeah.
they said he was one of the top guys, and Clemson actually want him to be more of a weapon. Like he's been playing at a high level, but they want him to kind of like take over, like stop waiting, take over. You know,
Yeah.
like they want him to run for 100 yards a game. They want him to take over. And he look like a decent athlete. When I'm looking at him right here, he got like a runner. Like he got a body of a runner, like a cyclist or a long distance runner or something like that. Like he can run.
Yeah, he's nice, man. And what's crazy is they got him projected as like one of the top quarterbacks in next year's draft. And Clemson, they last two quarterbacks have went number one overall, man. And a couple lists I seen, they got this guy at the very, very top, man. So if he come out ball like he's supposed to, I don't know if he's a senior um, or how many eligibility years he has left, but if he decides to enter the draft, which a lot of people are saying he's at the top, that might be Clemson. You know, they might be 3 for 3 with number one overall picks, man, at the quarterback position because they had Deshaun, then they had Trevor Lawrence, and now they got this guy. But he's
Mm,
nice. They say he's super talented. And if you think about it, Deshaun then played 3 to 4 years. Trevor, I think Trevor's played all 4 years. DJU got thrown in there kind of in the middle. So this really, because when I was saying Clemson top quarterbacks, I mean people who finished their career at Clemson. This will be the third guy in a row who could potentially go number one overall at the quarterback position. Because Sunshine only been in the league like 3 years, so he just left. And this guy, I think he on. This will be his third year, I believe. So yeah, man, it's
yeah,
Clemson. Clemson is hitting at the quarterback at the quarterback level for sure.
yeah. They and you remember when I said it that day, and people kind of got fun with me. I was like, I would say Nick Saban and Dabo Swinney, like when it comes to developing quarterbacks out of high school, these are
Yeah.
two of the top guys.
Yeah, but we was having that QB develop course. So yeah, I agree. I agree for sure. And I
Yeah,
remember we was
yeah.
talking
And then
about
the other,
ACC teams. Oh, go ahead.
uh, well, let me say this: the other quarterback, I mean, coach that I would throw on that list is Harbaugh. Harbaugh, he had Luck, he had
Hmm.
with McCarthy,
Hmm.
and I can't really say, but Kaepernick, he kind of developed Kaepernick. Like when he got Kaepernick,
Yeah,
Kaepernick was raw. He turned
yeah, he
Kaepernick.
definitely
So
developed them for sure.
yeah, yeah. So I feel like he's a good quarterback, but he played quarterback, so it makes sense.
Every time Clemson has had that number one quarterback, they've been the top dog in the ACC. Lagway, for some odd reason, didn't pan out. He made them take a step back, but I think once they get their top quarterback again, which they got Cade, and I think he's that dude. They're gonna be right back at the top, dog. They're gonna be right
Yeah,
back
I
at the
think
top.
so. A guy that I didn't see on this list that I think should have been on this list, but oh yeah, Bryce Underwood. I know he's a freshman, but he was the number one guy coming out. Like, do you think the hype was starting to fall off him, or is he still that guy?
I think I think the hype is dying down a little bit because when you think about quarterbacks at Michigan, I mean they don't really be hyped like that. Even though McCarthy and them did their thing, that's after they won that natty. I don't. I just. But I think once the game start and he get out there and start balling and showing his talent, the hype will be right back up. But it's so many. You're not hearing anything good about him right now. It's just a bunch of negative reports. So I think the people are a little concerned. Like, did we overpay for this guy? Like, did we give him too much money?
Yeah,
So I think there's a little concern right now. But I think once he get out there on the field, everybody will calm down and be like, okay, we made the right decision.
I don't know. I'm waiting to see too because at first I was high on him, but once I actually watched the game, I didn't see the separation of speed and talent. Like sometimes, like when I watch Lamar play, I can just see Lamar's moving faster than everybody else. When
Hmm.
I watched Underwood play, I didn't see where he was just faster than everybody else. So I was like, okay, well he's big like Cam. So he's probably just gonna be stronger than most of these guys. Like just like Vince Young, just kind of hard for him to guys to bring him down because he's so big and long. But they were
Mm-hmm.
still tackling him. So it wasn't like he was just breaking 2 or 3 tackles and outrunning guys. So I'm like, the more I watched of his tape, I didn't see superstar. I saw a guy that got hype for whatever reason. So I'm trying to figure out why does he have so much hype? Like, did he
Yeah,
win a
I
lot of
can't really.
championships?
Yeah, I can't really. I think he did win. I think he won a couple championships. I'm not sure. I even remember back when I was watching his tape when it was kind of like the him and Juju battle, and everybody was saying he was better than Juju. He was higher rated than Juju and everything. I'm like, dang, let me go look at his tape. And I wasn't really seeing nothing too crazy. He like a Jalen Milrow style to me, but he's not as fast. He's not as fast as Jalen Milrow. So I don't know. I don't know what all the hype was about, but obviously it's something if Michigan willing to give him that bag and all these other schools. So I guess we just gotta wait and see, man. Wait and see.
I, I'm gonna tell you the thing that keeps standing out in my mind. That when he threw that no look pass, like it was like 15, 30 yards downfield,
Mm,
he threw like a no look pass. That was cool. That was,
yeah,
but that's a 7-on-7 or you just running routes like that ain't a real defense out there. You just having fun, right?
yeah,
And then the
exactly.
other play I remember when he was like a 7-on-7 and he did a backwards flip and he was like higher. His feet was like higher than the other dude's head, and I was like, God
Hmm.
dang!
I
But
remember that.
again, this is like 7-on-7. This is really not us playing against another team and you doing something like Cam Newton diving over top or stiff warming the guy. Like it's just you showing how athletic you are against air.
Yeah, man. I think a lot of cats like him, they got a super raw talent, super athletic. Um, and I think that if you're a good scout, you can see that and be like, okay, I see all his flaws, but I know what I can do to help him get to where I need to be. So a good scout can identify raw talent that just needs to be sharpened a little bit and get it right. And I
Mhm.
think that's what he is. I think that whoever doing the scouting over there, they saw like, okay, yeah, I can turn this dude into, the number one quarterback in the country. So I think that's what their plan is.
All right, now, and I hear what you're saying, and I felt the same way about this guy right here. And before we get into our picks, I'm just throw this guy out because I feel like he was going to be that guy, but he kind of fell through the cracks at Michigan. So
Hmm.
the guy that developed him is going to be the same guy that has Underwood, and this is my man. I think his name is Jalen. It's like it's not Daniels. It's something like that. Jalen.
Yeah, I remember this
Let me
cat.
see.
This a dude who they wouldn't let throw the ball.
Yeah, yeah, but he kind of throw like Tebow though.
Yeah.
Um, so he can't really like. I mean, I wouldn't watch some of his highlights when he did get in the game with with Michigan. So he's like a Tebow kind of guy. So he went to Arizona State, right?
Hmm.
So now he's finna go play with Sean Lewis, a guy that likes to run quarterback that wants to run. Like this is the kind of quarterbacks he should have been getting out of high school. I don't know if he just couldn't land these kind of guys, but these are the kind of guys you need to run your offense because you like to pull the ball and run your quarterback. He likes to
Yeah.
run, drop his head like Tebow, all that kind of stuff. This is the kind of guy that can take a beat. You see, O'Neal went there, the 4-star
Hmm.
guy that was committed to Colorado. He went there, played 1 year, started, and transferred out
Yep. Got
because
right
he's
up out of
not
there.
playing quarterback. Yeah, that's why Shador and him kind of start getting into it because you're trying to make a quarterback play running back. So you need to try to get these kind of guys. So I'm waiting to see what's going to happen with this to see does it really turn into something. So all right, so let's get to the list of guys out of the guys that you think. Do I need to add some more to this big four? Do you got some more guys you want to talk about, or who are your favorites?
Yeah, one guy that's missing on there for me is Sam Levitt, Arizona State. Um, he he's one of the dudes I'm gonna talk about.
Well, that
He
is that Sam Lever right on the left, far left.
Oh, I can see that looked like a Notre Dame helmet. Yeah, that's Sam right there. Okay, yeah, no, them the guys. Them the. I mean, aside from K Salt, obviously, but them the ones right there, man. I don't think that there's nobody that's I mean, the cat from SMU, I think we talking about dual threat. I think he should have been in the top. I think he's top 10 for sure. Uh, and we got him on there. We see when we expand it out, he's on there. So, but if we just talking about our top 4 to 5, yeah, them was the right guys. But this right here, to me, this is the list. This is the list right here.
You think is like the best like straight up runner on this list?
Best straight up runner on this list, like straight runner, it's gonna have to be out of Stellars and the SMU cat. I like Lagway, but I think them dudes are straight runners. The SMU cat might be. That's tough, man. That's tough, straight runners. But I think Sellers he's a runner for sure.
I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. I think best runners, I think it's Sellers, Salters, and Manning.
Mm.
I Manning showed me some. I got some speed bursts. I can do what you can't do. Like he showed me his daddy speed. He didn't show me
Yeah.
that Manning speed. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. They say he got that speed from his mom's side because all the Mannings are slow as cotton. But they did
But then
say
the brother
Cooper,
played
which
wide
is his
receiver.
dad. Yeah, he said he had some speed.
Yeah. He played wide receiver. So I know that
Yeah,
that was his go-to. His arm and all that. Right.
yeah. The
But
SMU cat though fast, man. He almost made my top two, man. He
so
and he
who do the
balled
SMU
last year
cat?
too, man. He balled. He balled. They had Clemson against the ropes. They should have been the
Man,
SEC, ACC champs. Like he did his thing, man.
you're right. You're right. He had a nice little run. He had a nice little run last year, and I see some of the stuff I had with him didn't upload, but I had some pictures with him when he was like kind of like flying and stuff, and
Yeah.
I feel like he's ready to take off. I think but I don't know if he's gonna be able to do it because that running back slash wide receiver guy he made a lot of plays for them last year that kept him in the game.
Mm-hmm. True
So do you
that.
think
True
he's gonna
that.
be able to carry the team now when it's all like it's his whole show? This is his party.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be tougher for him for sure. Plus, nobody was really expecting a lot out of SMU. At least I didn't hear a lot of talk about them last year, so they was kind of able to sneak up on people. But we seen him working because that the quarterback whisper is a SMU alum, Daryl Colbert, uh, QB select, and they had him. He was working with him earlier this past off season. So hopefully, he got some juice, man, and he ready
Oh,
to
so they
come
so
in
they
there and
been
drip.
working.
Yeah, yeah, he was working with
Oh,
QB Select.
now somebody that's down the list who I thought was gonna be on this list.
Hmm.
Drones.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. They don't got Kyron on there either, man, which is crazy because
Yeah, like he he was one of the favorites last year, but he did lose some time last year.
yeah.
So that is true. He lost a lot of time.
Hmm.
So, but it's just kind of crazy how I got real quiet with him. Like I
Yeah.
ain't hearing nothing for real. So it's
After he got robbed in that Miami game, like it kind of fell off. Had they not robbed him in that game, I think the hype would have been up, man. I think he would have been, the hype would have sustained itself and it would have carried on throughout the season. He did get injured, but I think they robbed him at that Miami game, man, and that kind of puts things in the back burner for sure.
now I know you seen this right here when Manny was in the hood.
Yeah,
The hood was no good.
yeah.
And this was in St. Louis too. So he actually went with one of his teammates in St. Louis to go
Hmm.
show love in the hood. That's pretty cool, man. I don't know though. I'm kind of nervous for Manning though. I just for whatever reason I think the SEC, and it's funny, all of them played in the SEC. Peyton,
Hmm.
Eli. Now, okay, so I just feel like I could be wrong. I just feel like the SEC is finna swallow my guy up.
Yeah, Manning a dog, man. I was telling y'all last year, he a thug too. He ain't a thug, but he hood. He listen to our music. He do our dances. He gonna get up, celebrate, taunt you. Baker Mayfield, Johnny Manziel, but 6'4", 220. Like he just he one of them ones. Um, I think he's gonna be fine, man. I think he's gonna be absolutely fine. But even I watched the interview. I think I sent you the clip too, where he's like, they was like, what is the thing that comes with the Manning name that you're like, was it
Wait,
least proud of? Oh, go
hold on,
ahead.
hold on, hold on. Tell me this. How does his voice sound? Does it sound like Michael Jackson? I never heard him
Nah,
talk.
nah. He don't sound like none of his dad is. He sound like his grandpa. Like he got a
But
regular voice. Yeah, his voice is regular. He don't sound like Eli got that high pitch or Peyton with that deep, and then Cooper is just where he sound like just nice and chill.
mm,
But yeah, he was saying the undeserved hype. Like he said he hasn't done anything yet to be like signing autographs and taking pictures. He was like, hopefully down the road, all that stuff comes. But he was like, I haven't done anything yet. And they're like, well, you number one recruit in the country. He was like, yeah, I still haven't done anything yet. So he was like, I'm looking to, put the work in, make some stuff happen. So I'm deserving of like people want my autograph. So I know he in grind mode. He finna go crazy.
so you think Manning gonna come back and do way more? Like look at the muscle tone in his legs right there. Like I didn't know he was this kind of guy. Like
Yeah.
I
Big
mean, looking
boy.
at his muscle tone in his legs right here,
Hmm.
and looking at this guy standing out here with these kids, this is like a guy that's about to go golfing right here. I didn't think he was built like that. So he's sneaky. I don't know if it's sneaky athletic or what. Like that right
He's
there, that
built.
looks like a football player. Yeah.
Yeah, he's built. He's toned up. That's what he's been doing for the past 2 years. He ain't been playing. He been in that weight room, getting right, getting his body right, working out, studying the plays. That's why he ready, man. And this is what I want to tell to the young up and coming kids, man. There's nothing wrong with coming, getting your body right for the D1 level, learning, studying the playbook, waiting your time, and then getting out there balling when you're really ready. You don't always have to come in and play right away. Watch how Arch Manning season looks, and y'all gonna see what happens when you're willing to come in, wait, learn, develop, and when it's your time to shine, you're gonna ball. So you don't just that's my message to the young quarterbacks coming in. Don't always think you need to play right away, man.
So you believe in the arch. You believe in the arch, huh?
Yeah,
So
Arch that
it's
guy,
like
bro.
McDonald's. When you see them arches, you pull it in there. Huh? Okay. All right. All
Yeah,
right. Now,
yeah.
I'm going to say this. You see the body language of that football player in the background, the defensive guy?
Mm-hmm.
That defensive guy body language is telling me Arch got there faster than what he thought he was going to get there. Like you can kind of tell he changing his trajectory right now. His body all weird. Because he's just like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, wait a minute. This dude moving faster than what I thought.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Arch, man, he got some breakaway runs this year. I'm like, bro, he was outrunning safeties, and I'm like, dang, this
Yeah.
dude moving, man. And he's 6'4", 2 something like he's the ideal quarterback. That's one thing the Mannings got blessed with, man. They was all had the height, size, like, and then the IQ. But this, he just adds to it. He got the speed too now. So it's gonna be a problem, man.
My favorite guy, I'm gonna just pull a big picture up, is DJ. DJ Lagway. To me, what I like about DJ is I feel like he's a actually I, high passer, kind of like a Shador, but he's not as good as Shador passing. But what he don't have, you know how Shador could run,
Yeah,
but he
you tell
chose not to run. But how Shador could run, but we knew if he tried to run all the time, he would eventually probably get hurt. But
hmm
I feel like he want to be an elite passer, so he's saying, you know what, I'm gonna make sure I read the field, do everything I got to do. If it's not there, then I'm gonna take it. Like, you know how sometimes people would tell Michael Vick that, like, look, man, just run, just run. And Vick was like, well, I'm gonna try to throw first, but he was a
hmm
run first kind of guy. You know, he was
Yeah.
trying to break his mind process. a train of thought. And I think DJ Lagway is a no. He said he used to be a runner and he got hurt in high
Hmm.
school. He got hurt in high school, and once he got hurt in high school, he could not run. So once he could not run, he had to let go of that superpower and rely on his arm.
Yeah.
So once he started using his arm and he started having success with it, he was like, okay, this is how you really play quarterback. So that's
Hmm.
why I'm most high on DJ because I feel like he's mastered both. I don't know if everybody's mastered. I think Archie's the second closest, but I don't know if everybody else has mastered both.
Yeah, they said they asked about, who could potentially win the Heisman this year, and Lagway's name came up, man. So that's how high people are on him this upcoming season.
So give me something on your guy because you got him on here. Like the guy for
Yeah,
Arizona.
man. That's Sammy, dog, not Sam Jackson. That's Sam Levitt, man. He was originally at Michigan State, man. So he's
Oh,
one
it
of the ones.
was?
Yeah, he was originally at Michigan State. He's from Oregon though, and he was hurt and disappointed. He talks about all the time. Oregon didn't recruit him. When he was finna leave Michigan State, they did try to come and grab him, but he was like, "Nah, I've been in y'all backyard this whole time. Y'all didn't want me. I'm not coming there." Um, so he was originally at Michigan State. He's from Oregon. He left Michigan State because he didn't get a lot of playing time his freshman year. Went to Arizona State last year. Ball, college football playoffs, Big 12 championship. Went crazy. Um, a lot of people are saying that like he did what he did because he had, one of the best running
Scatterboo.
backs in the country. Yeah, Scatterboo, and he took a lot of the pressure off of him. But if you watch this guy's tape, man, he makes some plays. He tough. He knows when to throw. He knows when to run, and he's still super young. Man, he got 3 years of eligibility left. Um,
Oh, he got three left?
yeah, he got three left. So, he he's gonna be that guy, man. He's one of them. One. He got a brother in the league. His brother plays safety. I think his name
Huh.
like Steve Levitt or something like that. Yeah, he got a brother in the league already that plays safety. But yeah, this guy's nice, man. I think he had six rushing touchdowns last year. Six rushing touchdowns. QBR was up there in the 80 range. So he is looking to prove himself right now. He's on the team. He's the head captain of the Big 12 defending champs. He's the only Big 12 team that was in the college football playoffs first time around. So he got a lot of bragging rights, man.
Yeah, he
But
does.
a lot of people are saying it's because of Cam Scatterboo that he was able to do that. So he's looking to prove himself this year. But Sam is that guy, man. He's nice and he ready to go.
So wait, hold on. So and I know you're in Arizona, so you should have seen
Hmm.
these guys way more than me. When you think about Sam, what
Hmm.
stands out? Like, what's his superpowers?
Sam's superpower is he knows when to throw and when to run, man. I think that is one of the big things. He's like a Baker Mayfield, man. Like I don't think a lot of people understand how important it is at the quarterback position to know when to throw and pat. Now I think he can work on his accuracy a little bit, but just knowing like I need to get rid of the ball, okay, or the defense broke down, it's time for me to run. When you know that, you have an advantage right away because
Yeah,
you are the
yeah.
one with the ball in your hand, and when you know, like, okay, I got to take off, or okay, I'm gonna wait till this guy gets open. So I think that's his superpower is already understanding that. And you watch some of his tape, you'll see, man, there's a lot of plays where he did his thing. But once his accuracy gets better, he's really going to be that guy. But I think that's what he does best, man. He knows when it's time to, fold him and take off, and he also knows when it's
Well,
time to hang in there for a little longer and wait till the dude get open.
well, I'm gonna say this. He better go with his spider senses and keep that thing rolling because it's a guy behind him. I seen this guy, Jeff Sims. Now look, I thought this was this is the guy. This is
That's the Nebraska
this
guy who
is
he
the guy
has
we
seven
played
picks
against. This
on,
dude's
man. We
still
ain't worried
there,
about
dog.
him. We ain't worried about him, man. Colorado with the terrible D picked him off about 4, 5 fumbles, man. Now he had to actually come in and play last year for a little bit because Levitt got hurt, and I think it was against Oklahoma State. He did all right, but yeah, we not worried about him. He was actually supposed to be the guy. And what's the name? Beat him out. Levitt beat him out last
How's
year.
he
Yeah,
still? How is he still like he played for Georgia Tech? He played for Nebraska, and now he's still like how, dog?
yeah. He's decent though, man. He's decent. He probably can learns the offense quick, and he gives you that option. Like if you just want a pure running quarterback, he can do that for you, man. And that's sometimes it's an advantage to have that for some plays and
Uh,
like packages.
all right, so I'm gonna give you my sleeper guy. My man's out of Notre Dame. He's a what his name is Kenny.
Kenny
Hey,
Mitchell.
yeah. Hey, and he's from Tennessee, so he could have went. He's not a big kid, 6'2", 206, but he kind of plays like what I thought how Underwood was gonna play.
Mhm.
Like he runs, he can throw the ball, he play with a lot of energy, and he play with the confidence. You know how what's the guy on our team, number 6?
Uh oh, Q6. Yeah, Quentin Gibson. Yeah.
Yeah, Quentin. You know how Quentin has that confidence? Like
Hmm.
he's a little guy there, but he has that confidence. I can tell it and Kenny he got that confidence, like you just see how it look. You see how he got that look?
Yeah.
He got that look like, bro, we got to go do it, dog. Like, I don't know what y'all thought, but we finna go out here, you know, like we finna take us some nice photos and we finna do it and eat good and we have fun and like he just at home on the football field playing. I mean, he scored in the spring game, did a backwards flip. Like he's one of them kind of dudes, man. And
Yeah.
I think he know how to put it on for the city.
Yeah. So he the reason old boy left then.
Yeah, he the reason I boy left.
Dang.
So so he's technically not the starter yet, but I think he's coming, dog. I think this is my sleeper. I think he's gonna come and take over and actually show some people like Notre Dame got something to say.
Oh,
What LG
LGO?
said, he said stop it wrong in the bad chat. He said stop it the old boy trash from Arizona State. He said stop it.
Who's who you talking about? Sam Levitt or you talking
Yeah,
about Jeff
yeah,
Sims?
to my Sam. He said stop.
Stop it, Jerome. He's trying. I think Bryce. LG, you crazy, bro. You go see. You go see. He's far from trash, dog. He really like that, bro. It's the reason why he wasn't the top on the list, dog. He's really like that. And that was his freshman year. He was a red shirt sophomore. Bro, he finna go crazy. You tripping, dog. You don't lead your team to the college football playoffs as a red shirt sophomore, dog. Come on, bro. He like that. LG talk about he tried. LG still mad that Colorado wasn't in the Big 12 chair. I'm mad too, LG, but hey, we gotta let it go, dog. It's over with, man.
All right, so now we get to Colorado. Now we get to Colorado. So tell me, why do you think? And I feel like Colorado has two of the best quarterbacks in the Big 12, but Salters is not even at the top of this year. I think he's number 3 on the list in the Big 12. Why do you
Mhm.
think everybody's overlooking Salters?
I just think it's because of where he came from, man. It's a lower level. He was playing at a lower level, and a lot of people say that don't matter, and in some cases it doesn't. But when people go to giving credit, um, it it takes a lot for them to give you the credit when you're playing at a lower level, and that's why I keep telling people like you got to come and just prove it. I think it's transferable, and I think if you can play at one level, you can play at the other. But a lot of people not gonna give you credit. And then he's not. You see these some of these guys we talking about. We talking about Manning 6'4", 220. Like he doesn't really have the size like that as a quarterback. But when we just talking about dual threats, Salters is that guy, man. He's my sleeper. I have no idea. Well, I know why he's not on the list, but when it's all said and done, and the candles are blown out. He gonna be that guy, bro. He's gonna be one of them ones. And he was at Tennessee. He went to Liberty and Ball. He left Tennessee for people got all kind of different reasons, but supposedly he got into a little trouble. He went to Liberty, did his thing, so he went down a level. Came now he back in Colorado. We brought in one of the top QB prospects in the country. He was still like, I don't care. I'm coming to battle. Like that's my spot. It looks like he has that spot, and he's going to be the starter. Um,
Hmm.
and I think that with all the weapons around him, and if Pat Shermer is able to run Pat Shermer's offense, um, K Soften to look so good, but he might put up better numbers than Shador, man. If they let Pat Shermer run his offense with these weapons we have, with the offensive line getting better again, K Salt might put up better numbers than Shador, man.
Now, I so when I was looking at this, when I was looking at the list of guys, let me bring up that list of everybody on here. I'm gonna list that. All right. So if you look at if you change that jersey from a Colorado to a Tennessee jersey, because that's where he's supposed to been anywhere. Like this probably
Hmm.
supposed to be the time he was gonna really start right now.
Yeah.
Uh, well, last year and this
Yeah,
year.
last year he'd have been starting. Yep.
Yeah, like him and Sellers, they would have to play against each other. He had to play against DJ Lagway. He had to play against Manning. He'd have been
Hmm.
right in this little piece of, and they probably would have played against Clemson because Tennessee and Clemson are like right there. Like all these dudes probably would have played against each other. So, and like from the situation when he left Tennessee, I heard he was covering for another guy. Like another guy was getting in trouble, and he was just kind of he took the rap with him or whatever. Like it wasn't
Yeah.
him. So
Yeah.
he was at these big boy schools with these guys. So when I
Hmm.
look at it, I'm like, okay, well, I can't separate him and say, well, he came from Liberty. He was at Liberty because other circumstances. So,
Hmm.
and
And
when
that,
I look at everybody on here, to me, out of DJ Lagway, Salters, and Manning, that three in the middle, that's why I put them in the middle. I think these are the three that understand how to run and throw at the highest level.
yeah, for sure. And I think when we talk about the highest level, Salters might be the best. He got the most experience. I think I personally don't think him going to Liberty was any shot. Like you said, he was at Tennessee. Like Tennessee going to Tennessee at a high school, like you nice. So I'm just excited for him to get the opportunity to show that he's really that guy, that he can ball and keep Colorado on the map, man, and just get everything warm and ready for Juju to do his thing next season. But Salter's finna be that guy, man. And this is what they was trying to do to Shador last year. They was like putting him low on the list. Anytime you go to Colorado, they not showing you love like that, man. Until they have to, until they're
Yeah.
forced to start showing you love, they're not gonna show you love. So he just got to do what that boy's been doing, man. Force him to show him some love.
But they won't show you love until you rank.
Yeah.
You right, dog. That's the only time they gonna really show love. So I feel like Salters, if you look at all these quarterbacks, and Sellers. When I saw Sellers, the offensive system that they ran, like they got a lot of big plays because the offensive system they run like a little post, and then they have a guy run up the sideline. So they just waiting on either the safety not to cover the post, or they're waiting on the guy going up the sideline to get behind the corner. And they just
Mhm.
keep doing that. And then when he has time, he can hit those plays. So I don't think he's just picking their like reading the defense and just picking everything apart. I feel like Manning and Salters and DJ Lagway are the ones that's gonna really break down the defense and put the ball where it need to be, right?
Right.
And I'm looking at Salters his weapons. Who has the same kind of weapon besides Manning? Who has the same kind of weapons? Maybe South Carolina, but
Hmm.
I'm looking at South Carolina, the big wide receiver. He can't really. He's not separating and getting open like that to me. The big 4-3 guy,
Yeah. Yeah.
Nick
We
Hart.
hmm Yeah,
Yeah.
Colorado got the best weapons. Arizona got old boy that they saying he gonna be the top receiver taken off the board. I forget his name. I mean Arizona State rather. But as far as like all around weapons, like a variety, we got speed, we got height, we got size. We got route running experts. We get, we just got somebody that can do everything, and that's why I said, man, if they can have that running game and let Salter play off the play action and stuff like that, his numbers are gonna be crazy, man.
Yeah. And with and I gotta bring it in here, I gotta say it. The SEC, Lagway and Manning them, they going against the SEC. Like I said, I think Manning might get ate up by that SEC. They going
Yeah.
against SEC. Salters is not going against the SEC with SEC kind of talent on his side. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
this might get real interesting. Come week 5, he might
Hmm.
start pulling away from everybody. They like start saying like, "Oh, hold a minute, his numbers are looking too good."
Yeah, he gonna be that guy, man. You start off with that Georgia Tech win. That's gonna be a statement, and it's on after that, man. It's on and popping. I'm happy we get to play Arizona State. Happy we get to play BYU again. Like he gets to play all the teams. We get to play TCU again. Whatever, like it's a fluke when we beat them. So, and TCU got a
So
quarterback over there who they said is supposed to be the guy. So all the teams that they talking about, like we get to play Iowa State this year. Like all the teams they're like top dog in the Big 12. K. Shaw get an opportunity to go against them, man, and really prove himself. So I'm ready.
so we will get this matchup, this duel, K Salt
Yes,
and
sir.
Sam.
Yes, sir.
Uh, uh. And are we playing against SMU?
I don't think we play SMU. I have to double check the
Okay.
schedule. I don't think we play SMU. I know we play
Okay. Now,
BYU.
yeah, we don't play against them. We don't play against them. But then they're not in our conference anyway. They in the ACC,
Yeah, they
right?
ain't in our conference. Yeah, they in the ACC.
Okay. All right. All right. So your front runner for Heisman is who? I'm gonna be clear.
Woo. If they team is winning undefeated and they beating everybody, it's gonna be Arch, man. Arch gonna be at the top, dog. It's gonna be
All right.
tough for anybody to beat him.
Okay. Let's say this right here. Now I hate to speak negative things into the atmosphere, but let's say Texas and Colorado go down the first game of the season because both of those are games they could lose.
Hmm.
Now, if everybody else start winning from here on out, who is your front runner?
And we're just talking quarterbacks, right?
Yeah, just talking quarterback.
I have to be. It had to be Lagway. Have to be Lagway, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I don't think. Now I'm gonna say this about your boy Sam. If Sam can go back and be in the championship game this year, I give him his stamp of approval. I'll say, okay, it wasn't just scatterable.
Yeah.
You had a hand to play in this.
Hmm. Yeah, he ready to prove that, man, because that's what everybody's saying. But Lagway at Florida, hype, sold out every week. Big boy football. People wait for Florida to be good again. Like, if he get out there and ball and do his thing, like, he going to be in the running for sure.
Yeah, 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 yeah. To me, it's Lagway. It's Lagway. I think Manning got a target on his back that he don't. I think he got that Shador target on his back.
Mm, damn.
Uh, yeah, I think he got that Shador target where he just everybody know if I make a play against him, if I sack him,
Hmm.
yeah. So it's everybody want that Manning post on the wall, that Manning moment.
Yeah, and if you listen to this Arch or Peyton or Eli or Cooper or Arch Sr., dog, get you a signature celebration. None of your family ever had one. Get you one, dog, and turn it up once you score, once you make get you a signature celebration, dog. I know you probably be practicing on one in the mirror because I seen your swag. You like that, man. Get you a signature celebration, man, so you can really turn up this year, man. The people want it. The people want the Arch Manning celebration, dog. We want to see it, man. We want to see it. We know you down there with the boys in the hood. We know them kids that showed you some dance moves, man. Get you a celebration.
Hey, I don't think he got to do the McDonald's thing. That's all he got to do. Do the McDonald's.
Oh,
Keep it
that'll be
simple,
fire
Arch.
if he
You
just
and
do
me,
the
fellas.
arch. Yeah. Hey, do that, arch. That's it right there. That's it. Get your little Mickey D's endorsement too. It's over with, man.
If he keep it simple, get his arches going,
Yeah.
and bite that Big Mac, dog. Get you a nice big boy deal with
Yeah.
McDonald's, and
Hmm.
yeah. You can ride off in the sunset.